Hey guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. This is probably your first time joining me. If that's the case, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Before we go any further, I'd just like to say, could you please like and subscribe if you like the content. I hope that you found this video beneficial. Really looking forward to going on this journey with you, and I hope that I'll be able to bring some content that will help to enrich your life, help you to achieve those dreams, and most of all, you can have fun as you follow me on this journey. Thank you so much. So why this YouTube channel? I've always wanted to encourage people to aspire to their dreams and make their dream become a reality, and I think that by using this platform, which is able to meet so many people from all around the world, I hope that I'll be able to do that genuinely. I'll be sharing my dream with you guys and what I hope to achieve in the near future, and by doing so, I hope that you'll be encouraged and inspired. Another reason why I started this channel is basically because I've got a very keen interest in property developing and property investment in particular. I hope that I'll be able to basically give you some encouragement if this is also your dream and you're very interested and keen in learning about property investment. I'm still learning myself. I'm recently just purchased my first property a couple of years ago. I've been working hard and trying to save up enough money. I really just want to take the next step to see if I can further those dreams and aspirations that I've always had. And I basically want you to come along for this journey. Along the way, I'm sure you'll be learning loads, as will I, and there's no doubt in my mind that you'll be able to be inspired. So please continue watching. This channel was also created in order for me to try and encourage people to think outside the box. My family and I have recently moved from the city of London, which we never thought we'd ever be doing, to be honest. A few years ago, we would have told you that there's no way we'll be leaving London. London is the place to be. And fast forward 2 years later, we've moved to the lovely countryside, and we're absolutely loving it. So I wanted to just be able to encourage maybe a young couple or young people who are thinking about branching out, thinking of buying their first home and finding it difficult. This video is definitely for you. So I'll be giving some tips on how we found the move, and hopefully, like I said, you can be encouraged to do something different. Now you're probably thinking, why on earth would anyone want to leave London? I mean, it's a pretty incredible city. It's world famous. It's got amazing venues, restaurants. It's great for social gatherings and so on. And especially if you've grown up there, it's what you're used to and what you know. So we were thinking to ourselves, we'll never leave London. Plus the jobs there are pretty good. You can get a decent paid job. Everything is fast paced. It's multicultural. But if, like me, you've got a dream, that dream goes a little something like this, where you meet somebody, you get married, You think about buying your first home. So you're thinking about having a couple of kids maybe, buying a nice car, and then you going on holidays once or twice a year, having a nice retirement at the end of all of that. This was kind of our dream, and this is all that we wanted to achieve. We were young. We got married quite young when I was just 24. So, we were both, my wife and I, pretty young. And we thought to ourselves, yeah, we should be able to achieve this. We're going to work hard. We're going to save. And it's all just going to fall into place. So things didn't go according to plan. We got married, which was great. We thought lovely. Things are going to go great. Went on the honeymoon. It was brilliant. We got married abroad. So it was really nice. We came back and we thought, okay, let's hit the ground running. We're going to work and we're going to save hard. And then we're going to achieve our dreams and we're going to move forward. We're going to buy our first home. We're going to start having children, maybe around 10. No, I'm joking. Maybe 1 or 2. And then we're going to start our own property investment business where we'll probably start a buy-to-let. This was the dream. That's what we were going to do. But of course, things didn't go according to plan. I wouldn't say things got from bad to worse, but things really, really stalled. I lost my job at one point. I had some personal difficulties with our finances and so on. So we thought there's just no way this is going to happen. Fast forward a few years after being married, my wife gave me the amazing and exciting news that we were going to be parents for the first time, which was absolutely terrific. My little girl came along, which was just the most amazing experience and feeling, and just one of the greatest sense of accomplishment I've ever received personally. So I think it was my wife that actually came up with the idea while we were visiting my brother for a weekend. And she basically said, he lives in the countryside. Why don't we think about moving here? And I thought to myself, okay, sounds good. It's definitely thinking outside the box. So we started looking, and before you knew it, we found places that we really liked, found houses that were really nice. And best of all, the money that we actually saved that couldn't even buy a 1-bedroom house in London could actually buy a 3 or a 4-bedroom house in this area. Yes, it's out in the countryside, but you know what? It's absolutely amazing. I can go on wonderful walks with my family. The air is fresher. The people are so much more friendlier. This is something that I genuinely didn't realize, just how friendly people were the further out of London you move. So that's been a huge bonus. I now know more people on my street in 2 years, or less than 2 years actually, than I've known on my street when I was living in London for around 5 or 6 years. How crazy is that? So yeah, that was a big decision for us to move, which was awesome, and we were able to buy our first property. We're now happy, we've moved in, we've settled in, and the good news is we've had another addition to the family. Things are going well. So I think the time is now right for me to be able to start this property investment business, because the reality is that this is a part of the dream, and this is another one of those boxes that we can now check. Now, don't let me pretend as if this was so easy. We just got up one day, we went and found a house and we moved. The reality is that it was tough, very tough for us. We had some family issues that were going on with my own mom. We basically realized that we had to do something different. We had to think outside the box. We couldn't carry on doing things the way we always did because we were just getting the same results. At the end of the day, we realized that the insanity is basically doing the same thing over and over and over again, and yet still we expect a different result. You just cannot do that, and that's one of the first tips I really want you to realize, that you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and think you're going to get a different result. You can't leave it to chance. You have to try and be active and proactive in making that difference. So yeah, we realized that we had to leave London. The money that we saved up for our deposit, that couldn't get us anything like what we were after, anywhere in London or even close to London from any of the commuter belts. Like I said, our family circle, our friends, it was tough. It was hard to leave them. After making such a wonderful network and the jobs that we had, we realized that something had to give. And part of thinking outside the box is realizing that there are limitations to what you can and can't do, but it's about making sensible trade-offs and realizing what you really want, what your dreams are, what your goals and aspirations are, and some of the things you just got to let go in order to achieve that. And so if you're in a similar situation and you're thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to achieve my goals and my dream? It may well mean that you have to give up some of those things that you hold dear to you in order to gain and to achieve some new ones. So I hope that you've been encouraged by this. I hope that it's been beneficial. Like I said, we got tons more things that we'd like to share with you. Obviously, we can't do that all at once. So I really hope that you'll be able to join us as we continue on this journey. So please, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you'll be able to get all of the amazing content and all of the little gems and the little insights that we have learned. We have made mistakes along the way, trust me, and I'm sure we're going to make some more. However, just want to encourage you and inspire you that, listen, you just got to keep on pressing forward. And I hope that some of the tips that I'll be able to share, such as how to save effectively, how to make your money go further. I mean, there was loads of stuff we had to do in order to get our deposit high enough so that we could purchase our first property. So I'm happy to be able to share all of that with you. Please don't forget, you need to continually think outside that box, because sometimes we just need to try something new, try something different in order for us to get different results. Thank you so much for joining me once again, guys. Really appreciate your time. I know how valuable it is, and I hope that this video has done something to encourage you along the way. Perhaps you're going through something similar, or you know somebody that might be going through something similar. I hope that you'll be encouraged by this, and I hope that I'll be able to share more insights into our journey so far. Please feel free to leave a comment in the box below, and also subscribe to this channel. And as always, thank you, and I'll see you when you see me.